Told my boss 3 companies are after me, so I need a pay rise. He asked me which 3 companies they were. Gas, electric and water. My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick. Probably because his name is Steve. I asked my boss why he gave me a suit of plate mail and a long sword as my work uniform. You're working the night shift, remember? My old boss wasn't very good, but he did always make sure to keep the sun out of my eyes. He was a supervisor. My boss told me that as a security guard, my job is to watch the office. I'm on season 5 now, but I still don't know what it has to do with security. My boss asked if I can perform under pressure. No, I said, but I can give Bohemian Rhapsody a try. My boss told me that he was going to fire the person with the worst posture. I have a hunch, it might be me. My boss told me to have a great day today. So I went home. The boss asked me to start the presentation with a joke. I shared my paycheck as the first slide. My boss saw me leaning on a wall and told me I was doing a good job holding it up. And I answered that makes me a pillar of the community. My boss on the farm fired me because I couldn't get the hay bales in the right shape. I guess they had the last straw. I went to the funeral of my boss. I leaned down next to the casket and said, "Who's thinking outside of the box now, Gary?" My boss touched me inappropriately. It's okay though, I'm self-employed. My boss asked me why I wasn't at work today. I told him I had a problem with my eyes. I couldn't see myself coming into work today. I work at the zoo and my boss told me to reorganize the waterfowl exhibit. It's taken a while, but finally I've got all my ducks in a row. My boss said I needed to tear the old insulation out of the wall faster. I said I'm doing as best as I can. My boss calls me the computer. Nothing to do with intelligence. I go to sleep if left unattended for 15 minutes. My boss told me to dress up for Halloween when coming in for my shift. So I dressed up as the Invisible Man. I'm Bob Jeffy. And that's the top jokes to celebrate World Bosses Day. Now get back to work. Thanks for listening. Please share this episode with your family and friends. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey listeners, I have launched a new podcast called Daily Shower Thoughts, showcasing random, amusing and mind-bending epiphanies. So please join me and my co-host, Lorelei Stewart, for a daily dose of shower thoughts. Search for Daily Shower Thoughts in your podcast app or check the show notes page for more info. The Daily Dad Jokes podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits.